G'day, Mark Fouhy here from Farm Trader Magazine. Today we're down in Paradise and we're checking out the latest Nevada tanker, a big Tridem 20,000 litre, and we're here with Ross, who's got a couple of dairy farms and needs some effluent managed. So Ross, with 2 dairy farms, why is the Nevada tanker the machine to do the job for you guys?
Well, we shear milk on this one here, 700 cows, so there's a lot of, we're caught all the way down to a 5 million litre tank, and it's quite thick, so the electric pump won't do it.
Yeah.
So this just sucks it out nicely,
yeah.
Spreads it evenly, and we can discard it anywhere.
Yeah, I just, when we filled it up a second ago, had it fill in about less than 4 minutes, so that's not mucking around.
It's good turnaround. So the farm that we own is 600 cows up in Midhurst in central Taranaki. It's got 2 herd homes on it and 3 ponds, so we're dealing with a lot of effluent. So this machine's going to suck out the ponds hopefully. And
so you've been lifting grates and spreading it as a solid with a muck spreader or something?
Yeah, and it takes over a week to do both. And, a lot of time the cows can't go in and what have you. So
you lose the efficiency of having that shed.
So yeah, we just plan on lifting a couple of grates out now, backing in a stirrer and getting it all moving, and Blake will come in and suck the tanks out, and hopefully it's just a lot quicker.
You probably almost have your whole herd home almost still working, just cut a wire off one end or something. Or...
That's right, yeah, we just do what we want now, so we're quite good. So we're dealing with a lot of effluent, so because we feed a lot of maize and grass silage, so as you be aware that it's quite thick.
Yep, so yeah, capacity is kind of key to actually getting through the work in a timely manner.
Yep.
So yeah, the efficiency of the machine will be key. So having your 20,000 litres, did you look at other brands or machines?
I did look at them just for price comparisons, so I like dealing local, and price was very competitive. So and it had everything that we wanted, turbo full, 8-inch sucker line. So as you've seen, it doesn't take long to fill, which is great, and we can get through a lot of work real quickly.
And in my opinion, they actually look to me like they're European built, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's not like you're missing out on anything by buying a New Zealand machine with a Nevada tanker, from what I've seen of them.
No, everything's real good. It's got a motor control, sit in the cab, so you're not dealing with heaps of levers in the tractor, which is really good. So it's just real simple to use.
The Tridem axle's probably not so common in muck spreaders at this stage, but was that a key thing for you?
Oh, it just spreads the weight, because the central Taranaki farm is a wet farm, so it's just going to spread the weight evenly. And I've tried it down here on the coast. We've taken it through some wet spots, and you wouldn't know you were pulling it through. So
no, well, the 3 wheels probably look the same as the size as a tandem axle machine anyway.
That's
so you've got basically 2 extra tyres for.
And they turn, so real good. Don't scuff up when you're doing a sharp turn, so which is great. Not
looking after the paddocks.
Yep.
So Nevada tankers are all fitted with the rainwave spreaders now. How have you found them so far?
Oh, just real easy. You turn the exit pump on and it just flips. You don't have to get out and drop arms or what have you. Works real easy. We go about 4 k's an hour and real even spread.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're getting better utilisation with it not being wasted. And
that's right. You can just, you go too close to a creek, you can turn it off real quick. It's real easy to manage. Up and down hills, real easy.
Sounds like a winner.
It's just real simple, and it works well.
To go over a few of the finer details of the Nevada tanker and specifications, we've got Michael Prestige here from Nevada. G'day Michael. We'll just go through some of these finer points, and one of the main points I see here is the Tridem axle with steering front and rear axles. So how does that work?
Well, it's brilliant because you've got steering front and rear axles, so this becomes just the pivot point. So you can turn pretty sharp. And these are just on a caster system, so when you're turning, they'll just freewheel to the radius you're turning at.
Yeah.
If you're on a sidling or something like that, and there's a risk of them running off, there's a hydraulic lockout. You can lock those wheels straight.
Oh yeah.
And likewise, obviously, when you're reversing, you can lock them out straight, and you can back up.
And that's just done on your little
remote.
remote.
Just done on your hydraulic remote. Right.
I've been real impressed with the build quality of the Nevada tankers at this stage. Like, making them out of galvanised steel. What sort of design and things have gone into the process here?
Yeah, so everything's designed for longevity on these things. Nevada's make these tanks, they're galvanised inside and out. On each seam here, there's actually an anti-implosion ring inside.
Oh yeah.
So there's no risk of it imploding. And likewise inside there's baffles, so it's surging of the effluent as it's driving along. So it's galvanised inside and out, and then on the outside of that there's also a clear coat, so no one does it better than Nevada for corrosion resistance.
Keeps it looking nice for years rather than...
It does, yeah. It's particularly good for contractors, it's good for their image, you know, it looks tidy. Yeah. Plus, I mean, Ross gave us a quick wash down and it's come up clean. It looks like, you know.
Yeah. And there's a hatch on the back you can get in to give it a bit of a quick blast out too, isn't there? Is that right?
That's right. So if over time you get any solids building up inside, you can open that back hatch and give it a wash out from inside. Another good point to mention on that though is that with the Nevada, you can't just see it from here, but the filler comes into the centre of the tank. Yeah. So there's no risk of solids build up, because as the effluent comes into the tank, it pushes the solids through to the back and then they exit out the back. Yeah. Some tankers have the loading on the side, and then it tends to accumulate solids at the front where that loads. Yeah.
So what pumps are these tankers running, Michael? Are these a standard Nevada pump that you guys use, or?
Yeah, that's right. So this is a Battioni vacuum pump. Now we're running the ballast vacuum pump. One cool thing about these is that they've got air inducted cooling. So you can see these little things here, that's the air actually comes into the pump and it cools it as it's running. Yeah. So this is a 16,500 litre a minute vacuum pump, and a standard vacuum pump has a relatively short duty cycle, so when you're sucking up a pretty thick slurry, they'll tend to overheat. Yeah. But Ross is using this on herd homes where you actually do have quite a long duty cycle. Yeah. And so this gives the longer duty cycle, and there's no problem, you can run this for quite a long time.
Avoids those issues.
So it has oil in this reservoir here, which drips through the dripper system, keep everything lubricated. Runs at 1,000 RPM, offers PDO. Yeah.
For more information on the Nevada tanker, check out my review in Farm Trader magazine or at farmtrader.co.nz.